Yeah, I
So-
kind of scattered out too. It's all has to do with nature and being outdoors, but other than that,
Yeah, the nature is pretty good, especially the birds.
yeah.
See the green jay there.
They do the butterflies too.
Oh.
I think they're all gone though. The butterfly center is a long drive from here.
Yeah, it's in Mission, I believe.
Yeah, but they got a
But it's by
pretty. The butterflies like being there.
it's by the river, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey JLB, good morning. I'm not sure how close that border was to it.
It's right on it. I mean,
like
if they didn't have trees, you can see it. That's how close it is.
No, I'm by myself. There's a gentleman here from Houston taking photography as a wildlife. They're asking me questions.
Okay.
Hey JM, good morning. No wind and super humid. How are you doing? I'm doing well. No javelinas yet. They were here earlier. We got our white-winged doves
Yeah, lots of them.
and future talacas and green jays and
Yeah.
grackles. Rained on when was it? Thursday night, I believe. Well, I live in West Coast, so it didn't really. The rain died before it got there.
Thank God, right?
Not sure if it rained here or not.
It did, but my wife had picked up everything, and we had to get it all ready as if it was going to flood again because we got flooded out.
Yeah, I just. Oh,
I jumped too quick. He's a squirrel.
yeah. There's every now and then you see a squirrel. Sure does, JLB. During the flooding, you would see some rats also. When the arroyo was flooded, because of course they came over here closer. Because that water level really rose during the flood. Thing was at I think about 20. What was it? 20 feet above. Hey Luis, bom dia. How are you? Luis, do you have those in Brazil? Those animals? They're here, they call them javelinas. And South Texas is the northernmost point where you find them. We don't see them up north. Let's go to here. Yan, magandang umaga. Kumusta? I got somebody from Brazil and somebody from the Philippines.
Cool.
So far. Brazil is about 3 hours ahead of us, I believe. And Philippines is 13. Magandang gabi to you. Yan. Yeah, South Texas is the northernmost point that you see the javelinas. You might see them in King Ranch, south of San Antonio, but I don't know how much further up north. At least we got a little bit of breeze now. What is that, a sparrow that's eating the peanut butter?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there was a kiskadee.
Yeah. It was on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, that is a sparrow.
Yeah, we need to zoom in the camera. Looks like a male sparrow.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't know they also ate the peanut butter.
There's a kissity. Ah.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Morning.
Morning.
Any buff-bellied hummingbirds yet this morning?
I haven't seen
No
any.
hummingbirds.
No hummingbirds.
Are there other feeding stations on the trail? This is our first time here.
There's the other trail.
Okay.
This one here, a few hundred feet.
Okay.
And then there's a third one
Okay.
further that way. The third one would be closer to the restrooms and the pavilion.
Okay. Thank you.
If I recommend, there's also one a little bit further down on the right.
Okay.
It's a tight shot though. If you got autofocus, it'll mess it up.
Sure.
And then the other one I would recommend is if you're on the other side of the parking lot, right there. That's good. Because the deeper you go back in here, the people don't feed them. So if you're-
Okay.
That's what I was
Yeah, we're looking for buff-bellied hummingbird is our main target. So.
There's more flowers over that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Andrew, what's the small dog?
Inca?
Is it
Are there Incas? Probably. Are they scaly?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
Is
Yep, those are
yeah,
Incas.
because he's underneath he's coming out from the right hand
Oh
side.
yeah, there he is.
They're actually quite colorful.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
Now, King Ranch is a big property that Richard King, I believe, was his name, back in the early 1900s, and he had a lot of acres. One of the biggest in Texas. He's responsible for bringing in new guy from India,
Look at the
Is he right behind the
He's walking.
but that's not a city.
He's
Or
dead
town.
on to the right, and he's
right there?
Nobody's gonna
coming
come over
out.
for him.
Yeah.
He's behind the thing, yeah, he's
On the
to the
right.
right of the triangle
I think
thing.
he's coming out
It's right behind the
right there.
post, there he is.
You know, so it's gonna. He had a bean. I love that right now.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a lot more, Reese. We spilled the corn behind us, so there's a lot of them eating over there instead of over here.
So you've been here a while then, huh? You've been here a while, huh?
No, today you mean?
Yeah.
No, I just got here when Opa, the other man.
Okay.
I was right behind him, maybe a minute.
No, it's behind the pole.
But he told me I can bring the bag, but it was about 45 pounds. So he got a little cart. But I didn't place it right, so there's corn spilled.
Oh, okay.
And it's left the trail, like in the cartoons where you see this,
Okay.
the trail.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you have a good day.
Good day.
Hopefully you spot some few hummingbirds there. If the train goes, Los Fresnos, is it? I think it's the Oleg, because it's coming in from the yard and going towards. It's not, I forgot what city it is over there near Houston. That's what used to be the Olmito, Englewood. Oh, that's of course Englewood. But it got what do you call the word? It's got changed. It's no longer the northbound Olmito, Englewood.
You talking about North Houston?
Yeah, they're asking me about the train.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tox, magandang umaga. God bless. There was a train, Union Pacific came out of Englewood, the Englewood Yard, down here, and vice versa. But now when it goes up north, it doesn't, goes to a different yard. Salamat, Tox. I'm using my Xiaomi phone. There's a lot of birds, but not a lot of javelinas today. And I won't zoom in on the birds. Just it'll blurry the video. AJM Texas. I'm not sure what happened to Andre, Texas Real Fan Productions. He hasn't posted videos in a long time. Ingat palagi. He hasn't posted videos. He used to do a lot of the videos. I'll be here maybe another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna walk towards the arroyo. So only that one lone jabalina. Oh, there's a rabbit right behind me. There's one rabbit right behind us. Oh, right there. Little cottontail. Now it's kind of dead. What about RVSC? Maraming salamat, Talks. Look at the rabbit. I haven't seen any jackrabbits here. I think it's just the cottontails. Kiskading is gonna eat some peanut butter. I guess not.
He got him scooped, but he grabbed some and left.
Yeah, last Sunday was really busy.
With people?
Yeah, there were a lot of birds eating and all the cavalinas down here.
Oh man, I did get him, but a little blur.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Is that the little Inca dove that's right there next to that grackle?
I think it is. No, it's not.
No, it's a mourning dove.
Yeah. Must be a new hatch.
Yeah. Like ingat palagi means like take care always. JLB. When you're in a Lazy Larry's channel, he doesn't really speak a lot of Tagalog or do a lot of Tagalog. In my channel, I prefer to get to learn a little bit more Tagalog. Visayan, I really don't know a lot of Visayan. Ana G, magandang umaga. Kumusta? Magandang gabi to you. Opo, Tax. Oh, that's good to hear, Anna G. And yes, tacos. I ate a breakfast taco like 40 minutes ago. Masarap. See that cardinal?
Oh, is there one?
The cardinal, yeah, right where the feeder is.
He was here earlier.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah, you know.
A lot of damn mosquitoes. I didn't bring any repellent, and I'm gonna walk towards the arroyo. I don't know if you walked that way. I walked last week and it was a mess. It was just horrible.
I went out last time I was here with no mosquito spray. It was like right after the flood.
Oh,
I got eaten up. It was
yeah, it's just so. I hear it's just like somewhere.
You know, speaking, I went out bicycle riding out there, Laguna Atascosa Wildlife Management, and there was alligators laying on the side of the road.
Wow.
And I would come up because I couldn't see them. They're kind of in the grass, and they, you know, spook off. But I saw 5 alligators I came across out there.
Did they do away with that? Remember, they used to have like a 7-mile trail where you would drive around?
It's 15.
15?
Yeah,
Is
they're
it still?
working on it right now.
Because the last time I went a few years back, it was shot. It wasn't there. It was closed.
They reopened it for a little while, and then the contractor they had fixing the road or repairing or even redoing the road didn't.
Salama talks. Yeah, because my best friend here. This is back in the 90s. We used to go, and we used to enjoy it. We used to see, especially once you're there, near the Laguna. You see all that wildlife, and they had that perch, that what do you call that thing, where you can go up and
Oh yeah, where you climb up the stairway and get a lookout. They call it something like, it's not the overlook.
I forgot the name of it. And it's just beautiful.
Yeah. Now you can just get back there with bikes.
Yeah, I was there yesterday. I just didn't join them when he was doing his live stream. Yeah, I used to love going over there, but it's kind of far away. Okay, I ate at Kiskading. Got some peanut butter left. Who is that, Anajing? Who are you referring to? I'm gonna turn off that action camera. I don't see any birds over here. Vlogging, I'm always used to having a camera, whether it be a cell phone or the action camera. And I clip it there because mouse on the bird feeder. Normally I use a tripod, a little mini tripod.
I like that idea. Is that a DJI?
DJI.
Same camera. I've got 2 of them. I got the 4 and I've got some GoPros too, but GoPros overheat. Shut down.
That's why when I got this one, because I was getting ready to go to the Philippines, and I said, I had never heard of this brand or this phone camera, so I said, let me check out the videos, and because I had the GoPro 4 and the 5,
Yeah.
so that was that old, but the 4, I damaged the camera, the LED,
Yeah.
and then eventually it stopped working. And when I was in the Philippines, somehow I locked the where you mount the battery.
Yeah.
I didn't lock it properly, and I was inside in the water, so it damaged it.
Oh man.
But I had this one with me, so I took video. But I said DJI is pretty good, and
I started out with GoPro and went DJI.
no, he's from Houston. He's bird watching. Yeah, DJI is pretty good, and you're correct. It doesn't. It might say like overheating, but it doesn't stop.
Right.
It's just like and I saw that in a video of a vlogger. Said, oh, this overheat, but he commented, no, it didn't overheat. And I've seen that a few times on mine, but it doesn't. It's not overheating. It doesn't turn off. And that's because it's hot. Like in summertime,
Right.
it's
And my GoPro is only getting like 20 minutes before it overheat and shut down.
these suckers do about well, it depends on which
Yeah.
setting you have. It can do 30 minutes to an hour.
I do an hour, and
Yeah.
it's on 60 frames per second and 4K.
So if I got an old laptop, so I have to use software
Yeah.
to change it. But of course, instead of 4K now, it's gonna drop it down with the resolution.
Yeah.
You gotta add some software, some app, and it costs you an arm and a leg.
Yeah, I ended up using Premiere Pro. I didn't realize I needed to learn film editing when I started about my first action.
Yeah, so it's so complex.
Yeah.
For me, since this is like a hobby,
Right.
I'm not going to pay a lot of money for it, for softwares, where I don't make a living out of this.
Right.
It's just a hobby, so whatever's free, it's whatever I use.
I retired, so I don't really do it for. I do it for a hobby too.
Mhm. See the javelina right there. It's one javelina. He two talks. Talaga. See a little cottontail eating all by itself. God bless. Be here for another 5 minutes and then I'm gonna walk the park. Oh, there's another rabbit over there. Yeah. Oh, perfect shot right there. Facing this way. Did they eat all the feed that was in that feeder?
Wow.
It doesn't look. I don't see any feed anymore.
They were hungry, man.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit, but they sure ate that. The other one over here has the feed now, and so does that one over there. I'm gonna walk towards the arroyo in that area to see how many mosquitoes get to me. Have a nice day.
You too.
Take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Seeing this, say bye to that rabbit there. Let's see what I encounter over here. Sorry, little rabbit. You can see a dove and you can see a javelina over here. See another javelina. So let me walk. I gotta be watching my step here because of the flooding in March. There's a lot of erosion. So the path, the trail is uneven now. Camera can't really pick that up, but it is really uneven. It was supposed to have rained on Thursday night, on Wednesday morning. Take that back. Thursday night to Friday morning, but most of the area missed out on that rain. There's another area where sometimes you'll see wildlife. Got mesquite beans already. A lot of flowers. Let me see how much. Let me put up my socks because there's a lot of mosquitoes here. I didn't get any mosquito repellent. You can hear all the doves. Salamat talks. Ingat palagi. Hi to Coco and Pinsan Ming Ming in San Pablo. Inat means take care. JLB. Believe palagi is like always. Yeah, there's a lot of people, well not a lot, there's people here, but this is a big park. So they're walking around. You see? Yeah, palagi is always. Inat palagi means, oh. This branch fell. Let me see if I can walk. I won't be able to walk it and not see how it's got all those thorns. I'm not even gonna touch it. Let me come back over here. Let me take the other trail until that gets removed by the people that maintain the park. Let me go to the other trail. Right here. Oh, this got tipped over. I don't know if it was done on purpose or they just tipped it over. There's another watch tower there. You can see up there, the fence went down. That's when the flooding. Okay. There's wind over here a little bit. The breeze helps out because there's a lot of mosquitoes. over here, you're gonna see a lot of debris, a lot of fallen trees, branches. See, that's where I was at, that I had to walk. So here I'm gonna have to go around this. You can see all the debris from the flooding. That's pretty high up. And there's a lot of sand. Before it was clay. Everything that washed up from the arroyo. Look at that. Oh, the erosion. Walking on the sand is tiresome. The sediment from the Arroyo Colorado that's right there. You can see a lot of debris. That's how, even higher than that. That's how high the water rose when the flooding. I thought that was a bird for a minute. And it's a branch. Looks like a bird from over there. Look at the Arroyo Colorado. Water is very murky. See how this trail that still hasn't been cleaned up. And come back over here. See all the mess here. Laguna and Pangasinan and Baguio. All goes where I'll be. Of course, I'll stay in Laguna in December. That's where I'll be staying. But I'm gonna visit, go to Pangasinan, and since I'm in Pangasinan, I'm going to 2 days to Baguio, come back, and then I'm gonna go to let me see if I can go through there. BGC over near Taguig, Metro Manila. Look at all the mess, all the debris from the flood that hasn't been cleaned up. Popo, Ana G. You got Taguig. I don't know if you're familiar with Taguig. You got Taguig, SM Ara, Market. You walk a little bit further. Then you got Bonifacio High Street, and that area's BGC. My Pinay friend works in BGC. I was there only one day in 2023. I'll be taking that trail shortly. Look at the tree got uprooted because of the flooding. So much water just tipped over. Same with this mesquite as well. Sad to see these trees like this. Let's look at the arroyo here. This used to be a lot higher, but because of the flooding, it's lower now. I used to be able to just jump. Yeah, Talaga, Energy. Out in Manila, I've been to Pasay, San Juan, Makati, and Taguig. I remember when all this was dry because of the drought. Now it has a lot of water. Boy, you gotta be careful here. But Taguig is right there by BGC. I should take a picture of that. Let me set my camera here so I can take a picture. Taking a picture for us, thumbnail. No, BGC and Taguig is the same. Just BGC is a prettier and more expensive place there. So I'll be over there for 2 nights, for 2 days. Visit my Pinay friend. But in Pangasinan, I want to go to Pangasinan. Last time I was there was September. No, it was wow. Yeah, first time I went on a plane was to Las Vegas. Was in 2005. I have my action camera. I could have done since I'm doing a live stream, I was gonna submerge the camera in there. Oh, it's just a microphone here. The gimbal saying, okay, something's wrong. Starts beeping. Oh, I was saying, okay, the first time I went on a plane was when I went to Las Vegas. And then the second time around was also Las Vegas, 2007. And then until 2018 was when I went to Palawan. is when I went my first international flight. It was through Singapore Airlines. And when I went to Palawan in 2023, I took my two Pinay friends. They were never cousins, pinsan. They were never on a plane before. So it was their first time. Hey Mel, I hope you're okay, your daughter. Going back to Manila, I've only visited a few cities. I haven't been the whole Metro Manila. I've only been to QC, Quezon City, Pasay City, Makati, San Juan City, and Taguig. Maybe one day I can visit more of Manila, but I really don't like Manila. I rather. Oh, prayers, Mel. My preference is to go to visit, to stay in Laguna. That's where Tox is from. Celestia is also from there. I believe Charmaine is from Laguna. Oh, that's not good. So you had motion sickness. Well, it depends on the bus. A lot of them got shock absorbers, shocks. No. Who are you referring to, JLB? Is that me or to Anna G? Anna G is from Mindanao. I'm gonna go to Pangasinan. There's two people that live in Pangasinan. I forgot one of them. The other one is Crystal's Adventure. And Baguio, it'll be my first time. I know that, I now know Yen is from Baguio, and so is Mildred. Yeah, jeepney. Sometimes because they don't have good shocks, the ride is horrible. I've been through some of the jeepneys, and it's not a good ride. But for Westerners, like Westerners, American, Canadian, the tricycles, some of them are really low, and you hit your head on the top. That's why I don't like all tricycles, because they're very low. There's a little bird right there, a little sparrow, I think. The jeepney is okay. Don't know what bird that was. Looked like a kiskadee. Jeepney is okay. I rode it so that I can experience. Say, I rode on jeepney in Mexico. They have something similar, but they're usually like school buses, old school buses, and over there they call them, depends on the part of Mexico you're in, sometimes they call them camion or pecera. Oh, there was a rabbit, small one, and I rode in peceras and camiones when I went to Monterrey, Mexico, years ago, decades ago. going from Guadalupe to the actual city, to Monterrey. Okay, well, I understand. So right here, if I turn right, there's a pond. If I turn left, where I'm going, there's two ponds. A small one, a little small one, a bigger one, and then further up are like three more. Starting to sprinkle. You can see the pond there. Got a lot of duckweed. This one also has a lot of duckweed. It's a good thing there's no alligators here. What do you use? Where's your residence, JLB? What province? Or what? Are you in Luzon? Or Visayas? Mindanao? The only part of Visayas that I've been to is Palawan. But I just stay in Luzon. I think there was a rabbit. I'm gonna go back to town shortly, and I'm gonna make a few walking videos, but that just gonna be videos, not live. Because I haven't uploaded a lot of videos. I didn't upload a lot of videos in April compared to what I did in March. Up here is a dried up pond. It had a lot of water with the flooding, but it's now dried up. That way takes you to the pond that I was at. See, it's dried up. During the flooding back in March, there was water all over here. Look at the bird. I'm gonna zoom in on the bird. It's an egret. Ingat palagi. Ana G, thank you for stopping by. Good night. I'm almost done in less than 10 minutes. Another trail. I hear music. I might have to mute the volume if somebody's riding their bike or jogging with music. Here's another pond. Also a lot of duckweed. It's sprinkling. It's not raining, it's not drizzling, it's just sprinkling. You got a maguey right there. Pangasinan, yeah. I'm gonna be in Lingayen, and I plan on visiting Binmali, Bugayon, Labrador. Over here is another pond. Might be the same one as the other one. Yeah, the last time I was in Pangasinan was only one day, but it was in 2019. Last time I was there in 2023, I didn't have time to go back to Pangasinan. But I said, I need to go back. There's a jabalina here. There's a feeder right there. See, there's a few. Oh, there's more jabalinas over here. Hey, Miss Joy. Oh, say hi to Jesse. You see the jabalinas. We're almost at the end of the stream here. A few more minutes. Let me head on that way. Let me go to the yard. Alright, everybody. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Miss Joy at the very end. And Talks, good night. Miss Joy, that's probably Joy. And JM Texas, let me head on over towards the Harlingen yard. Let me see if I spot anything there, in between there and Wilson Road. Let me see if I see anything. Everybody take care and thank you for watching. And good night and good day wherever you are. So I'm gonna end the video right now. Ina, thank you so much. Hey Raquel, thank you so much. And thank you so much, JM. Talks, good night. Take care. Ingat palagi. Goodbye, everybody.